welcome back to The World in 10, the place where we dive into the strange, the mysterious, and the unexplained. Today we are exploring some of the history's greatest riddles, cases where the brightest experts keep scratching their heads. There are mysteries that span centuries, continents, and human imagination. So hold on tight, let's venture into the unknown. From ancient manuscripts that no one can read to entire civilizations that vanished without a trace. These stories challenge everything we think we know about our past. Why did it happen? How did it happen? And will we ever get the answer? Let's begin. Mystery number 1, the Voynich manuscript. Our first mystery takes us to the early 15th century or maybe earlier, and to a book like no other. The Voynich manuscript is filled with looping script in an unknown language or cipher, strange drawing of plants that don't exist, naked figures in green pools, and dozens of pages no one has been able to definitively decode. Experts in cryptography, linguistics, and AI have all tried to crack it. Some say it's a hoax. Others believe it's hold lost medical or alchemical knowledge. We may never know who wrote it or for whom. Imagine a book thousands of pages long, yet the meaning remains a blank. That alone is a mystery. So why it intrigues us? The manuscript reminds us that even in an age of information, there are things locked away, hidden from our comprehension. Possible theories: a cipher for a secret society. Number 2, a lost language, an elaborate prank, and the last one, biomedical treatise for a forgotten group. So there's an open question. Will the Voynich ever be decoded? And if so, will it rewrite part of our history? We need to find out. Mystery number 2, the Mary Callisti, the ghost ship. In December 1872, the merchant brigantine Mary Callisti was found drifting near the Azores. She was seaworthy, the cargo intact, the crew's possessions on board, but no one aboard. The lifeboat was gone. The last log entry was 10 days earlier. So what happened? A panic over cargo fumes ejecting the crew, a water spout, piracy, or something more exotic? To this day, none of the roughly 10 people have been definitively traced. When you imagine a ship adrift and deserted, it touches something primal: fear of disappearance, of being lost without a trace. Why it matters? The Mary Callisti's case shows that sometimes no explanation is satisfying. The physical evidence is clear. The ship was fine, but the human story is missing. Question left: where did the crew go? Why leave ship and so many belongings behind? Will we ever find a reliable answer? Mystery 3, the Dyatlov Pass incident. In the Ural Mountains of the then Soviet Union, 9 experienced hikers from a technical institute set up camp on the night of February 1, 1959. What followed became one of the most haunting unsolved events of the 20th century. Their tent was found shredded from the inside, then had fled into harsh sub-zero conditions, some barefoot and barely dressed. Several bodies had strange internal injuries, yet no external wounds. Some were found deep in the snow, others at a distance. The official explanation in the recent years point to a rare kind of powerful katabatic wind, but many experts still say it does not fully explain the odd injuries and behavior. Why the mystery holds? It's like a perfect storm of wilderness, high altitude wilderness, a vanished sense of safety, bizarre physical damage, unexplained decisions. We ask, what would you do if you were there? Open question. Was it a secret military test gone wrong, a natural phenomenon beyond understanding, or something undisclosed? Even after decades, the full truth remains elusive. Number 4, the missing bomb of the Alexander the Great. Here is one for the history lovers. Alexander the Great died in 323 BCE, and his body was reportedly brought to Egypt and entombed in Alexandria. But we don't know where his tomb is. Archaeologists have searched out, come up empty-handed. Why is this such a big deal? Because Alexander's tomb would be one of the most important archaeological finds in the human history, and the fact we still have not found it suggests either massive loss of evidence or a very well hidden secret. Why it fascinates? The notion that someone so prominent could simply vanish from history's physical record is deeply unsettling. What else have we lost? Question: was the tomb looted, destroyed, or submerged? Will we ever locate it? And if we do, what might we learn from that era that we don't already? Number 5. The Indus Valley Civilization's disappearance. Over 4,000 years ago, the Indus Valley Civilization flourished. Advanced urban planning trained cities, trade, writing still undeciphered. Then around 1300 to 1200 BCE, it began to vanish. There is no obvious evidence of massive war, and the writing system remained undeciphered. What caused it? Climate change and shifting rivers, disease, social collapse, solar debate, but the fact remains: a highly developed society disappeared, leaving behind ruins, little written explanation, and unanswered questions. So why this matters? It reminds us how fragile civilizations are and how much we depend on surviving records. The Indus Valley story still has pages missing, open ends. What exactly triggered the decline? Will we ever crack the script of their writing? Could we rediscover their lost worldview? Mystery number 6. The Antikythera mechanism. Ancient computer. Here's a gadget from antiquity that still blows people's mind. Recovered from a shipwreck near Antikythera, Greece. The simple mechanism of bronze gears dates to around 100 BCE and appears designed to track astronomical cycles, sun, moon, possibly planets. How and why such precision existed then is puzzling. No comparable device appears for over 1,000 years. It suggests either lost technological traditions or secret societies of knowledge. Why this mystifies expert? Because every time you assume you know how advanced ancient engineers were, you see the Antikythera and it says, think again. Questions: who built it? Was it unique or part of a wider tradition? What else have we lost? And might there be other computers hidden in ancient sites? Number 7. The Nazca Lines and Giant Geoglyphs. In the coastal desert of southern Peru lie massive geoglyphs, hundreds of lines, intaglio shapes of animals, plants, and geometric patterns, only fully visible from the air, created by the Nazca culture, 100 to 700 CE and others. Why make art only visible from sky? Were they astronomical markers, ritual pathways, science deities, or something else entirely? Why this intrigue us? The scale is astonishing. The mystery, the purpose, the exact method, and whether more await discovery. Open question: did the Nazca intend them for the gods or for something else? Are there undiscovered ones? And how many secrets of the desert still lie in hidden? These are the questions that we're looking for. Mystery number 8. The lost city of Atlantis. Myth or memory? We end with one of the most enduring enigmas of all, the story of Atlantis, first described by Plato in the dialogues as a powerful island kingdom that sank in one day and night of misfortune. Since then, every generation has speculated: was it a metaphor, a real place, a memory of a natural disaster like the eruption of Thera? Even if Atlantis never existed exactly as described, the idea has captured the human imagination for millennia. Why this holds power? Because it suggests that humanity has a lost chapter, an advanced society that vanished. Question to ponder: is Atlantis purely allegory, or is there a kernel of truth? Could we still find the remains? And what would it mean for our understanding of human history if we did? So what do these mysteries share in common? Number 1, they challenge our assumption about progress and decline. Next, they remind us how much is lost to time and how little we truly know. Number 3, they invite the question: if these big mysteries remain unsolved, what else lies hidden? Here are few thoughts to leave you with. Every stone left unturned, every script unread, and every ruin unexplained may hold the key to rewriting history. Sometimes the lack of evidence is the evidence of loss, of records burned, libraries destroyed, civilization forgotten, and the very act that experts continue to debate them means we are still learning and the past is not finished telling its story. If you enjoyed this journey through history's unsolved riddles, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to The World in 10. Ring the notification bell and share the video with curious minds who love mysteries as much as you do. In the comments below, which of these mysteries fascinated you the most? Do you have a theory of your own? And if they are a lesser known mystery you'd like us to explore next, I'll pick one and maybe we'll do a deep dive in a future video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode of The World in 10, where we'll dive into another puzzling corner of human history. Until then, keep asking the questions, keep exploring the unknown, and never stop wondering.